It is special, it is sacred, and in this context, Scotland and Tonga square up on the Edinburgh cobbles. And the first charge, drawing a few groans and grimaces, kept it in neatly. He's one of those who's only played 8 minutes of rugby in the autumn window. 7 against the All Blacks, just 1 against comfortable playing at 10 or in the midfield. Turner on his 50th. And for you, Rory Sutherland's 2-time British and Irish Lion. Burke, Tuipulotu, standing start, skirting around a couple of tackles. Hit hard by Lotuinisi.
Going for the corner, it actually came from a missed touch by Tonga, William Havili.
Turner delivers, White and Tuipulotu, who takes a direct option. Brought down by Fisiihoi. Xander Fagerson into Bentame Funa.
Step back.
White digs it out. Onyama Christie, his first cue. Burke, Tuipulotu. Ollie Smith shackled. Williamson. It's quiet at Murrayfield. Rowe with a lovely pickup, trying to slide around the outsides. Tapuelu having absolutely none of that. White rips it out. Tuipulotu. Burke. It's loose and scrappy, and Tom Jordan's whacked. White. Burke. Not a lot going on outside him. He's plotted a route right back to where it came from. Tonga wise to that one. Poloniati menacing. Xander Fagerson trundles again.
Step back, step.
White pops it left. Turner again. Scotland driving to within the line. It's loose. Tuipulotu. Still no grounding. Akolua got up quickly. Fanimera, he'll be too quick for Fisiihoi. Inside to White. Outside to Onyama Christie. Sliding off the touchline. Off the deck brilliantly. Rowe takes it on. He's opening 10 minutes. Bradbury sliding. Just can't do. White. Ritchie barreling over.
And then from there, this was a few phases later. Just the power of Jamie Ritchie.
Fergus Burke pops over the extras. White over the top of Harrison Mataele. Tapuelu coming, but he's beaten to it by Fanimera, who's off, slashing his way through, looking for options. Bradbury's with him. Bradbury dummies. White, Ritchie, they must score. They do score.
And looking for support, beats the first man, not going to beat the second man, but this offload superb. Angus Bradbury does a good job just to keep the ball in hand. And this is crucial. Clear thinking from Ben White, finds the space one channel wider, and George Turner.
Burke, Jordan pumping that ball, sliding past some soft tackles. Scotland flooding through. Jordan with options. Tuipulotu lost his footing on the wet turf.
They hit the right areas, try and pin Scotland back, but Scotland have been superb in the air. Duan van der Merwe on the far side, Kyle Rowe that time.
Quick ball for the Scots. Williamson sees the space. Tuipulotu straightens, hits Ollie Smith, who evades a wild flying torpedo and gets his hands away. Fanimera. Williamson. Ritchie was looking for it. Instead it went to Sutherland. White again. Xander Fagerson. Inches in it. White. Williamson. Stunning defence on Fisiihoi. And Tima Fainga-Anuku, whose brother won here for the All Blacks a fortnight ago. Tuipulotu. Mataele again. Another tackle from him. Onyama Christie. No look pass, but not first real sustained attacking possession this for Tonga, and the fighting charge of 36-year-old Siosiwa Morala to play in the Rugby World Cup in Japan. Here he goes, now a URC regular. Plenty of pep in his step, but met by a big blue wall. Right, miss pass to Ollie Smith. Oh, lovely pass. Dished it up to Bradbury, swaggering into the 22. Back door to White, who seized upon. First game since April for Xander Fagerson on the tight head side. holding up his end of the scrum. Tuipulotu and Smith and Burke ghosting through the middle. Has he got support? Does he need it? Here's Burke. Floated from Tuipulotu to Fanamerva. Looking to Scotland seeking a fourth try before the Oranges. And Smalls motoring in the right direction for Scotland. Turner pinwheeling off. Held up. White ransacked by Porognati. Tonga stemmed the first tide, but White skirting round the referee. Tonga have held him up. Brilliant defence from Tonga. Here's Magnus Bradbury, first carry of the new half. He's already.
Oh no!
Pellegrini throwing the dummy, looking for Siwa Maile. Takulua again. Here's Siwa Moala, brother of former All Black and against the Argentines or the New Zealanders. Solomon Ikata off first phase, usually painful. Takulua, Pellegrini shifting it wide. Havili, intelligent kick in behind for Tapueluelu. It's not often they pull the trigger. Here's Solomon Ikata, ploughing up the middle. Great ball presentation. Takulua will say he was in fourth trip to the Scottish 22. Nothing to show for it so far. Stolen in the tackle. Kata has his pocket picked, and Ashman's first touch, releasing Tuipulotu and Smith. Oh, Filimona put his hand.
Outside backs, the five last defenders. You now know that if you go in, even if you're trying to make a tackle and if you knock that ball down, if there is a line break opportunity, it's going to end up in being a yellow card. That one's 90 metres away.
Tuipulotu, Burke, pass checks Ollie Smith on the swivel through Inisi and Kata, who hold him up. White again, Ritchie, Burke, options on the outside. Burke dummies and spins. White again, down the blind side. Bradbury. White's recycled himself out the back of the washing machine and come in again. Ashman has a burrow. Tuipulotu goes. Tonga got hands to that. Tonga up quickly, but Burke finds space out the back, unleashing Jordan. Thundering down the touchline. He's melted. Meaty shots coming everywhere. Takulua with that one. Scoreboard remains the same. Ramos says play on, and Lotu Inisi has done the necessary. Look at two touches for McDowell, two monster shots. Oh, here we go. It's all kicking off. It's the debutant Patongi Paya. Takulua with tiki-taka stuff.
Pure ill-discipline.
Here's George Horn delaying it to Fanamerva. Gone.
George Horn's got the ball, just to hold on to that ball for as long as he does. He stresses the Tongan defenders.
His eyes are on the defenders. He's willing to take that hit. He gets absolutely emptied by Foto Lokatui, but by then, and Van der Merwe too quick through it. Dots down.
17 minutes to play. Ashman goes double top to Sykes. And here comes Ashman. Horn delaying the pass to Rowe, running into Kata and company. Tonga competing hard at these breakdowns, not getting the rewards at the moment. Albeit Tonga seldom competing. Alex Samuel, the most profitable option for them in the sky. As again they heave their bodies towards the try line. Penalty at worst here. Penalty not required.
Get set up, get the ball nice and long. Ewan Ashman at the back, steering the ship.
Scotland right now on course for a second. They nilled the USA first up.
Added guidance.
Here's Kyle Steyn, his first touch. To Rowe, to Horn. Trademark Horn.
Ollie Smith, look at this. 20 metres off the left hand. Unleashes Kyle Steyn. Kyle Steyn lifts the head. Kyle Rowe working on the inside. Kyle squared, ends up putting it on a plate.
Just to underscore our conversation about Scotland's use of the bench coming to an end, and Tima Whainga-Anuku, who we saw earlier as a blood replacement, is on for the remainder of this match for Patrick Pellegrini. Imagine William Havili will slide into fly half as Scotland look for more.
He's going to be right. This will be the classic case, just taking the wind knocked out of you there. It's not a very nice feeling. It's a good job actually to maintain his discipline.
Horn. McDowell. Size and strength carrying him through the collisions. Samuel and Sykes. Quick ball for Horn. Timani up swiftly, but Bradbury finds a lacerating Jamie Ritchie, and there he is again.
Alex Samuel there. Just another tip up from Magnus Bradbury. Spoke about it earlier that Tongas are desperate to bite in on the tackle. Jamie Ritchie does really well there.
Scotland looking to breach the 50-point barrier. Ewan Ashman searching for a record 14th try for a Scottish forward. They've got a free shot here with the penalty advantage.
Scotland might look at it and think, how can they be more efficient? How can they get someone closer to that ball carrier to drive him over the line?
Ashman's eyes are lighting up. Ashman dives and stretches and scores.
Creating a wedge, you see, just before that,
maybe he's the last one.
Poloniati actually has a little nibble, then just retreats, and then Ewan Ashman quite cleverly realised he's retreating. It's time just to break off the side.
Violate it back. Hallo. Forward they come again. Tuitavuki's in there. Inisi's in there. Sitaleki Timani, the veteran, still full of running. Hallo. Philip Kite has dropped it. Coach facing a barrage of questions from journalists and supporters alike. And even an 8-try, 8-conversion shutout. But there are still many questions left unanswered. The full-time score at Scottish Gas Murrayfield.